As you can see, he's being really, really friendly. Let me adjust this camera. Let me show you. So this lights out. He was sitting right in there, then he moved this way. So temperature's only 85 right now. I'm assuming he is pretty happy. I do not have the halogen on because he hasn't come out any. I'll give him that when he gets up here. I'll probably angle it down here more. Just give him options to choose what he wants. Seems like once he gets to temperature, he moves and he doesn't really care to go back. But that's just my observations. That isn't set in stone. I don't want to say this is the way it is. He is warm. He's not super warm. I mean, like, I can feel the heat on him. I'm trying to be rough. I'm trying to really break him now. I mean, you see what he's done in just a short time. I've been, like, he's been always hissed. Always been a hisser. He's never decided to do this until just the other day when I was recording him. And it's kind of nice to see. I really do think these LED are gonna benefit him better than changing fluorescent every 6 months. And this fluorescent weren't 4-foot tubes either. 4-foot tubes are recommended. I think it was an 18-inch and a 24. I quoted the other day differently. Yeah. You can see his legs. He let me massage him yesterday. Let's see. See his toes. I've been his only owner since purchasing him at the Repticon 2018 that I shared. That video is up. But he's just never really acted in this manner. It's really nice to see. It's really, really nice that, like when the dogs come out, he's still hyper. Like he bolted from the cage back and forth the other day. He really does not like the dogs. But he is also not quite acting the same as when they come out. Like when he bolted, he actually went from over here, came this way down in here, and then he came back across, but then he came back and went in his water dish. And once he gets in his water dish, he's usually at his calmest. So I'm going to provide some other heat sources and just do some tests as well. I'm going to go get a infrared halogen bulb or whatever it is. And I'm also I plan to purchase a store-bought LED with UVB for reptile growth. And I'm just, like I said, I'm going to test these things in different places and like give him the option to move to those places to bask himself. Guess you can't see it too. First time in a long time that I've taken Ziggy out. Or held him, I should say. I'm about to drop the camera. So let's do this. He's been out in this living room before. I'm just trying to do this a little slow. He's curious right now. His back legs are not as rough, or his nails aren't as sharp as the front ones, because I have a rock in his water dish that he puts them around. And so the front ones will actually cut me up. And he's probably right now not sure about this. He's probably very unsure. You can see where the light is. Hey, Ziggy. All right, so because I'm doing this one-handed, I've got to reposition him, and yeah, difficult. Okay, so I just set him on the back of the tank, and he's starting to realize there's an egg up there, I think. Actually, I'm gonna cut on the halogen and see what he wants to do. As you can see, cut on the other one. He scurried in here as soon as I cut the light on. He didn't like that one bit. And so he went and tucked back in. Okay, I changed something more in line with my whole thing. I put an LED here, and it's more up here where the other heat light was. It's dropped now, but it's 84 currently. I guess 89 was the top for the ambient. Since I held him, he's been back there. I thought he was getting too big for this, but he's evidently not. I'm tired too. I got work tomorrow. I'm about to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed during the hours that I'd be working. I probably will just get some extra sleep, but I'm exhausted. Anyway, so as you can see, he's tucked in there. The line's all faded. Somehow he fits in there. I'm gonna have to take him out to do a water change right now. So, as you can see, all his food has to come back out, and he makes it easy for me. He always poops in his water. Now that I'm saying it, like everything else, when you talk good about it, it changes. Probably he'll shit somewhere else and I'll have to clean it. But switched it to LED here. It's gonna put off the UVB that I need. I'm gonna put that in his tank possibly as well. Actually, no, I'm not, because I never have. And I never needed it. I've only used fluorescence and a heater for UVA. He gets stuff in his diet unless he's getting mice. I don't generally put anything on those. Actually, I don't know. I think he'll be just fine. Just like this. I mean, from my understanding, I can't say for much more. Most people don't agree with this. But my understanding, I guess, is different from theirs. I'm not saying anything's wrong. You've got to provide the proper heat, and if the easiest way for you is to use a halogen with your fluorescents and replace your fluorescent tubes every 6 months, and I guess that halogen gets replaced a little, like, every year, something like that. I'm using LEDs that I'll only replace when they fail. So, all right, you guys have a wonderful evening, because that's what it is. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed, and we'll see you later.